Beautiful summer night in Southern California. From Dodger Stadium, coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Get ready for Dodger baseball. Next on the show. Alex Wood, a lefty from North Carolina, against the starting assignment. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
Logan Forsythe will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Now playing second base, number 11.
Here's Chris Bryant now, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Here comes the first pitch. And a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
Yeah, Matty, I think the keys to winning today's game, let's focus on the offense. They have to hunt the fastball. They cannot miss it. You can't allow yourself to get deep in the count and have to deal with off-speed stuff exploding out of the zone. You get 1-0, 2-0, 3-1, what I like to refer to as count leverage. You have to find a way to move traffic with the heater.
So we got him swinging. Chris Bryant becomes the first out of the inning. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, man, I can't wait to see if Kyle Schwarber can keep it going. He's got great power. I love watching a guy can take the ball to the opposite field or go to dead center field, and that's exactly who he is. BP is impressive, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this one.
Stepping in, Jason Hayward. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Taylor is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third, second baseman.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Taylor shading to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Kyle Hendricks, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Next up for Los Angeles, Chris Taylor, to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row. Grounded back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 15 long balls, and the RBI count at 35. Grounded to third. Bryant's got it. Zobrist on to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park. but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
Stepping up now, Justin Turner. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there. And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. Still no score. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
First delivery to him on the way. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Forsythe dives and makes the stop. It's there and he's out. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Glove by Taylor. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. But hold on here now. He jumped out of that dugout in a hurry. He might ask for that out call to be reviewed.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Cubs have decided to challenge.
All right, we'll take one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And wow, from that look at it, I think he did beat that throw. This challenge might work out for him.
The decision appears to have been made as the headset comes off, and the runner is safe. So the call is overturned. The runner will stay at first base, and they maintain the right to challenge further plays going forward.
And the batter rules safe.
Here's Javier Baez, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And this one is gone. A home run. Two runs on the board after the home run by Javi Baez. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
So in now for Chicago, Kyle Schwarber, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. A ball and no strikes. Hit hard to the right side, taken in by Forsythe. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Batting 8, center fielder number 5, Albert Almora.
And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Hey, when I see a swing like that, This guy made up his mind before that pitcher even came set. He was pulling the trigger no matter what.
Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 2-0 Chicago. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Matt Kemp. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one, only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Grounded down the third baseline. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Hit hard up the middle. Baez ranging to his right. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. Let's take a look at catcher Wilson Contreras. This guy has got one of the best arms in the game. Think Gary Sanchez, but in the National League. Nobody wants to attempt stealing bags on this guy, and brings a powerful bat to the lineup.
First pitch on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Here's the 0-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here's Zobrist now at second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting 6th, second baseman.
Standing in, Logan Forsythe. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back. And now the Cubs pitcher, Kyle Hendricks. 9-1-2 due up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
1 ball, no strikes to count.
That's a ball.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
No strikes.
It's great to be able to face a pitcher to lead off the inning and get yourself a quick out. But now you find yourself down 2-0, and he's licking his chops for a
Count
fastball.
is 2-1.
2 balls and a strike now. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
And that can't find the zone either. It's ball 4, and on just 5 pitches, he's walked the pitcher leading off the inning. Ready for another chance? Chris Bryant, 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the belt, the pitch. Skied down the left field line. Kemp on the run. And he makes the catch in the corner. Here's Jason Hayward now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Puig's got a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ben Zobrist. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Hendricks is off at first with 2 away. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. The 2-1 pulled high in the air out to left field. Kemp is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So they pick up no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Cubbies are in front 2-0. In now is Yasiel Puig. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway.
Yasiel Puig.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit at third. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central. Now in the box, Yasmani Grandal. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2. The next 0-2 is a curveball that misses high.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Swinging a soft liner, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Boy, Dewar, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
Second at bat here, he reached via a single to lead off the home first. Popped him up. Rizzo moving to his left, and that's the 3rd out. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete. It's the Cubs 2 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here with Mark DeRosa and Dan Pluzak, Matt Vasgersian, as the left-handed hitting power threat Anthony Rizzo starts out the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Now the pitch. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Great pitch right there on 0-2. Purpose pitch, right? Running that ball in off the plate. Now that opens up that whole strike zone, and you're not quite as comfortable as a hitter.
Peterson is camped under this one, and he's got it for out number 1.
The catcher, number 40.
Digging in to try it again, Wilson Contreras. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Striding in once again, Javier Baez. He hit a two-run jack in his first at-bat.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Fouled off. And he misses with it, 1-1. Contreras, base runner at first with one out. Runner goes. Strike called. Now the throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
Here's the 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. The 2-2. It's a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left, his second home run of the game, and with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0. The next Cub up, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Kyle Schwarber.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
0-1's the count.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He threw first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The 1-0. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Kemp will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Cubs.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a strike.
0-1.
4 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 4-0 Chicago. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cody Bellinger set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Ground ball foul down the left side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ripped down the first base line. windup and the 0-2 pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. And this is taken in for out number 1.
Up next for the Dodgers.
So stepping in, Justin Turner hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1, here it comes. And it's fouled away. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and stepping forth is the left fielder, Matt Kemp. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A breaking ball taken on the inside corner.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking the zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Dodgers down in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Here's Chris Bryant now. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to left. Kemp is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Nice piece of hitting right there. 2-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Marcus. It's intended to be down in the zone, and this better pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. Pulled high in the air out to left field. On the move is Kemp. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out.
Up next for the Cubs.
Ready once again, Anthony Rizzo. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. Last half of the 5th coming up. Cubs lead it 4-0. Here's Jock Peterson now. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy in the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. And he throws a cutter right by him to take control. 1-2. Hard sinker misses. 2-2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
2-2 one more time. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
No balls and 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. Just a touch outside. 1-2. The 1-2. lifted in the air to straightaway center.
Waiting on it is Almora.
And that's the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 66.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Yasiel Puig. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Now the pitch. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They're down 4-0.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 63, Jimmy Garcia.
Digging in to try it again, Wilson Contreras. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. He's set, and the pitch. Jammed him there as this is rolled out to short. Taylor's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Javier Baez will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Kemp has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder.
Ready for another chance? Kyle Schwarber. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First offering on its way. Way out in front. Garcia offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. The 0-2 pitch. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. Digging in once again, Albert Almora. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit down the third base line. This is foul for the first strike. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Lifted in the air to center. On the move is Peterson. He can't get to it. This one's down. The relay throw, but too late, and he's safe at third. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Now batting, pitcher, Kyle Hendricks.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Hendricks trying to cash in here on this 2-out rally. Couple of men in scoring position with 2 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. Softly hit out to short. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple. They lead it 4-0. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Line toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. Austin Barnes move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. 1 home run and 4 RBIs. Behind 0-2 now. Popped him up. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2.
The batter, number 3, Shortstop.
Next for the Dodgers, Chris Taylor. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. 0-1 the count. Throws him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Taylor, the runner at first with 2 gone. Throws it on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 1 left for LA. They trail here 4-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium, getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Pedro Baez is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Started that swing a bit too early.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Now the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Bryant around first, heading for second. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Puig's got a read on it. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
The second baseman, number 18, Ben.
Ready once again, Ben Zobrist. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Little dribbler down the line. A man at third with 1 away.
Nope.
Down and away, ball 1. Hit out towards second. Forsythe is there. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Ready for another shot now, Anthony Rizzo. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Bottom of the 7th inning upcoming in LA. Get up and stretch. The Cubs are on top. So digging in now, Justin Turner will try and get something started in the home half of the seventh.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
A ball and no strikes. Grounder down the line at third. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line.
Well, the pitcher's got to respect that. Third baseman getting dirty right there, trying to save him some extra base.
Here's Jock Peterson now. Popped him up. Contreras waits on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Next up for Los Angeles, Logan Forsythe. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And a fastball's in there for strike one. I'm set with the 0-1. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
When you know a guy has a great changeup on the mound, you got to be willing to give up pull side of the plate from time to time. It just looks.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. Dodgers leave one. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. So coming to the plate, Wilson Contreras. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. First pitch on its way. Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one. Here's Javier Baez. Comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Contreras gets his lead at first. Nobody out. He's running. Bouncer up the middle. Taylor on the move. He's there. Only play will be to first, so with the runner in motion, they stay out of the double play. But one's all they'll get as he's back in safely at second. Riding in once again, Kyle Schwarber. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Pickoff move to second. Oh, and it throws him, and they got him. First pitch coming. Here it is. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. 1-1 to Schwarber.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Peterson is underneath this one, and that will retire the side. Cubs are down quietly as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. In now is Yasiel Puig. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Fly ball right down the line in left. And he will make the running catch here deep into the corner. Not an easy play by any stretch, and that's the first out. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. His dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others. But not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
Breivik Valera will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 33, Breivik Valera.
First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanic.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. One left for LA. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Another nice evening here in LA as we welcome you back to Major League Baseball on the show. Daniel Hudson enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, pitcher, Kyle Hendricks.
And now the Cubs pitcher, Kyle Hendricks. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. Now here it comes. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. The 1-0 delivery. Popped him up. Bellinger ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Now batting,
Here's Chris Bryant now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch coming. Here it is. Smoke toward the hole. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th. The Cubs lead this one 5-0. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Schwarber is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner. Fouled away. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Behind 0-2 now. Looking to send him packing again. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Now it's swinging a ground ball. This should do it. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the 1st inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
A 5-0 finish tonight. The Cubbies took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Kyle Hendricks earns his 6th winning decision in this one. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.